Good evening, everyone. A manhunt is underway for suspects involved in 6 homicides tonight in Clare County's Surrey Township. The 6 died of gunshot wounds. Details are very sketchy. We really don't know much else about it at this point, but we do hope to have a live phone report from our News 5 reporting team later on in this newscast. And as we reported at the top of our newscast tonight, at least 6 people have been killed in Clare County, in Surrey Township in Clare County tonight. We have Marion Strozier on the phone for a live report. Marion, can you bring us up to date? What do you know right now?
Not very much more than you do, John. We are at the Clare County Sheriff's Office in Harrison. Surrey Township is about 12 or 13 miles south of here. We have been able to confirm, as you have there, that it is a multiple fatality. It did occur in the early evening. Beyond that, we just don't know much more. We just got here about 4 minutes ago, and as soon as I hang up, we're going to be leaving and going to the scene. That's about all I can tell you right now.
It may be the most senseless tragedy to have ever hit Clare County, Michigan. Last night, 7 people were shot and killed in cold blood in Surrey Township. Only a baby girl survived. News 5 followed the story throughout the night. More now from Marion Strozier.
The road leading to the home of Mr. and Mrs. George Post was cordoned off throughout the night. Near dawn, the gruesome story began to unfold. Here in a house in Surrey Township near the village of Lake, 7 people had been shot to death around 6 o'clock last night. 3 of them were only children between the ages of 4 and 10. Inside the house itself, sheriff's deputies found the bodies of George Post, a local mail carrier, his wife, and his daughter. All of them were lying face down. Outside in a pickup truck were 4 more bodies and only 1 sign of life.
Well, when my deputy arrived, my first car arrived, he heard the baby cry.
The baby was the only one to survive, apparently shielded from the onslaught of bullets by its mother, who used her body to protect her children. According to a neighbor, one of the women who was murdered was involved in a divorce proceeding. A court clerk says the case was scheduled to be heard today in Clare County. The prime suspect being sought in the case may be a member of the family, but at this point, authorities have refused to say whether they are looking for the slain victim's husband.
Police have identified the victims of that gruesome slaying as 53-year-old George Post, a local postman and school board treasurer, his 42-year-old wife Vaudrey, 33-year-old Garnetta Haggart, who was to be in court today on divorce proceedings, 29-year-old Helen Gaffney and Helen's children, 10-year-old Angela, 7-year-old Amy, and 8-year-old Tom. The surviving infant has been released from a local hospital now and is being cared for by relatives.
Clare County authorities and a state crime lab investigator are in Jasper, Tennessee tonight to bring the main suspect in the Farwell murders back to Michigan.
Meanwhile, the quiet community of Farwell is relieved that a suspect is in custody in the gruesome slayings.
Clare County Sheriff Gus Alec, joined by an investigator from his department, arrived at Tri-City Airport just before noon today to leave for Tennessee and prepare to bring Robert Haggart back to Michigan. He did not resist arrest. But Haggart might not be returned to Michigan to stand trial for the 7 murders as soon as the sheriff would like.
We received a message from Sheriff Hood in Jasper that Mr. Haggart has refused to waive extradition. So I've got the governor's warrant in process. One of my men is going to hand deliver it to Lansing and walk it through so that maybe we can get it and bring him back